Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to share this or not, but at least it's going to be for me on my phone and for whoever grabs this phone or gets this phone after I'm gone. Because I am sharing my story through photo and stories. So, stories like video. Um, I really, really am not a fan of the 4th of July, partially because it takes me back to the basic training days of having to run for our freaking lives as like real gunfire and mortars were going off. So I never really was like too much of a fan. So I'm like, I always stay inside. I did go check out the fireworks in Pismo last year, and that was the first time in like probably 20 years that I went and saw them. So this year I'm like, nope, I'm staying home. I ended up going out early early during the day to Montana to Oro because I just love that area and I love spending time in nature, and that's like my favorite safe place and where I'm drawn to always. Um, but this morning, I decided that I wanted to go to the beach, which is Grover and Pismo, and try and help out with what I could as far as picking trash up. When I got down there, I mean, I got down there like I think it was barely 6 o'clock in the morning, and all the workers from Pismo are already out there doing the outside cleanup. Like absolutely beautiful out there at 6 a.m. So they must have got up before the sun came up and started working on their shit. So I'm like, well, if they're gonna do that, I'm gonna clean the bathroom or pick up the bathroom trash. So I did that. Ladies, by the way, ladies are way nastier than men. There's like hardly any trash in the men's bathroom, and there's a shit ton of toilet paper. And in the women's restroom, there was no toilet paper and trash fucking everywhere. So, ladies, we got to do better when we go out and about. We really have to do better. 222. Um, so I clean up there and connect with a couple of the guys that's down there and let them know, hey, I picked up the trash here, but the men's restroom stall is kind of gross. It needs to be plunged or whatever. And they're like, oh, yeah, we have a company come out here. And then dude asked me like where I'm from. I'm like, oh, I'm a native of this area. I've been here my whole life. I just I really don't like it hurts my heart when all the people come from various parts of the country to see our fireworks and they don't take their trash with them. Pack and pack out, right? That's what we were taught growing up, right? Pack and pack out. People forget sometimes, but that's okay. Hey, that's another story for another day. So we're reminiscing, like, oh, remember Burger Factory? He called it A&W, so that he's been here a little bit longer than me. I mean, I've been here for 42 years, but this man, he's like, he was talking about the Ferris wheel, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, you're talking like my mom's times, because she remembers the Ferris wheel and the roller rink and all that, but it wasn't there when I was born. So I just thought that was funny. And watch, here we go, 333. I see numbers all the time. It's just I can't turn that shit off anymore. So anyway, I talked to that guy, and then like they part ways with me, and I part ways with them, and I'm going to I throw the trash away, and then I'm like, okay, well, let's go down to like Monarch Butterfly Grove or uh, uh, Grover Beach. And I'm like, I'm sure there's trash there. So I'm looking down the beach from where I'm at in Pismo because you can look down south and you could see all the way into Grover. And I was like, well, there's people walking on the beach there, so maybe they're picking up trash along the way. I don't know. So I get in my car and I'm driving down to driving down Highway 1 to um, close to Grover, and I get to the Lesage entrance, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll just drive here. So I start driving, and like right away, I see one of my friend's cars, and I'm like, I thought it was her car. I'm still not certain if it was because I don't know what kind of surfboard she would take. Poor. I don't know the kind of surfboard she'd take for that kind of event, if they were going to leave their car there overnight. So I was like, if that is her, well wishes. I love her very much. So I parked near that car and then started picking up the trash on the side. And next thing I know, like 2.5 hours have gone by, and I picked up like two bags of trash, and had a couple of humble messengers along the way. And there's just one family I talked to. It was a couple with 4 kids, and forgive me, guys, but I thought their youngest was a girl, and she's like, no, 4 boys. I guess because he has long hair, and that I really like shouldn't assumed. I don't think I said anything because I was just like, I talked to the older brother. I'm like, oh, you're being such a good big brother. I'm playing with them. And I might have said sister on accident. I don't remember. But mom and dad offered me water, so I accepted and grabbed it and went over there and started talking to them. And I was just so funny how 555 how they were like they're asking me, oh, so you have kids? And I'm like, no, I never wanted kids. I wanted to be one of those people that basically would help any child that would need help. I'm like, I'm not in any way, shape, or form or near having any kind of desire to have my own children, because of the fact that if, say, I don't know, I just want to go home. This is my last journey here on Earth. I'm going home. I'm not gonna have any karmic ties. I'm right in the midst of breaking generational curses and trauma, getting rid of trauma and healing. There's no way that I'm gonna bring a child into this for them to have to go through this again. I'm not, no. If I wanted kids, don't you think I would have had them by now? Like, I'm fucking 42. Like, honestly, like, when women want children, what do? They will move heaven on earth. They will do whatever it fucking takes for them to have kids, and more power to them. I am so happy for them. But me, personally, on my journey, no, nope, don't want kids. Don't want kids. I will be the person that adopts a shit ton of teenagers because they've been bouncing from group home to group home and not had a place to be able to feel safe. So that was my goal if I were to ever have kids. Or it's furry kids, like dogs and cats. Like, I freaking love both. Can't make me choose one. Nope, can't do it. I love them equally. I love all animals, all plants. I love everything on this earth. So if you hear, oh, what's your favorite? There's no favorite. There is no favorite. Everyone has a single or not single, but a role, a person, a purpose, and a passion on this planet. And I honor and accept everything and everyone for exactly what it is and what they're doing here on this earth, because that's just what we do. We honor that. But I just find it funny how everybody's like, oh, well, and she goes, the woman's like, oh, well, I have a friend. And it's like either a friend or a family member. I don't remember. But she's like, oh, well, this person didn't ever think about plan on having kids until she was in her 40s, and now she has twins, and we have one set of twins in the family. And I was like, I wanted to tell her, like, lady, no, like, wanted to argue with her, but I was like, oh, well, that's good for them. And then I parted ways because I didn't want to go through that. I really don't understand why people can't accept the fact that, hey, if I don't want kids, that's great. I don't want fucking kids. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And then, so I finish up. Well, I had a guy actually come and talk to me and thank me for cleaning up the parking lot too. And I'm like, oh, it's, you know what? I'm a native. Like, this is my home. Of course I'm going to clean up. Like, I don't, it hurts my heart to see it trashed like this. And then, so, he helps me a little bit on the way, and we're chatting, and he shows me like a project, like a side project he's working on, which I thought was pretty cool. Stay tuned, guys. You ever hear about a dude with named Larry with an idea of having like a hover car? That's my friend there. That's my friend. But he had explained his story and that he moved from Santa Barbara and he had a calling to come here. And I was like, well, listen to that calling. But I was like, keep in mind of this city and what they do here compared to this city and this city. Just be mindful, because, I've been here my whole life. I know some of the shit that's going on here behind the scenes that people don't understand or don't even know. But I don't even draw any attention to it because it's not my fucking business. I'm not going to deal with that. Um, but I explained to him, like, hey, there's a couple of communities here in the area that you can work on connecting with people, because you need to have connection. It's great to have people that you can actually talk to and relate to, and share your story with. And he's like, okay, and hopefully keeps those in mind. And so I'm like done. We finish up, and I'm driving or walking the trash back to the bathroom, and dudes are there cleaning the bathrooms. And one lady's like, she sees me, she's like, oh, what a good citizen you are. And I was like, I had to stop for a second and be like, no, hun, I'm not just a citizen, I'm a native. Like, this is my home. That's what we do. We care for the lands that we live on. And she said, oh, well, you're still a citizen. And I was like, I'm sorry, but my roots go way deeper than just being a citizen. Anyone can be a citizen, but not everyone can be a native of this land that comes here. Like, I born in Slow, raised in AG, and then I've lived in Osos and Paso Robles and Heritage Ranch, like Lake Nacimiento area. Now I'm like close to Napomo. So, no, I'm a native of these roots, and I'm very grateful to call this place my home. And I'm very grateful to have the natives of the Chumash here in this area, because if it wasn't them, like, I'm sure we'd have amazing natives, but I'm just finally like connecting with them and connecting with our ancestors, and I'm just like super grateful for this journey I'm on, because they never cease to amaze me. My ancestors, the universe, spirit guides, my higher self, whoever, whatever, the unknown, all of that, all of the above, it never ceases to amaze me. Because on my journey home, I've been wanting to see a peacock out and about, but the timing hadn't been quite right. And I'm like, okay, perfect place, perfect time. Well, I'm driving down the road and I turn left instead of right, and lo and behold, there's a peacock chilling on the fence, just waiting for me. And I just had to stop. I had to stop and just cry tears of gratitude and joy, because of the fact that, yeah, I'm declining that. VA trying to call me. They don't call on Saturday unless it's one of those recorded messages. But anyway, I'm just super grateful for the the birds that keep coming around and giving me signs of like, yes, you're doing this, keep going. So I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, holy shit, Sarah, guess what? You're fucking from the bird tribe, because all of my totems in my life have been birds: crows, hummingbirds, woodpeckers, robins, red-tailed hawks, buzzers, vultures. I call them buzzers. And as I'm literally speaking this, I heard a red-tailed hawk just make her call, like, wherever she's at. Red-tailed hawks, blue herons, cormorants, pelicans. If I'm missing any birds, I'm sorry. But yes, I found out I'm from a native bird tribe. Like, that goes like far, far, far back, probably beyond Chumash years. So I'm really grateful to start knowing and understanding my roots. I'm grateful for this journey that I'm on, and I'm grateful to be able to share it with people. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to post this. If I do, it's probably going to be on my YouTube channel, and then I'll probably attach it to my Facebook page so then people can watch it on their leisure. But yeah, I'm going to start sharing my story. Oh, it's so funny. I'm going to start sharing my story. And that's funny, as I finished that sentence, it was 1414. I'm telling you, once you really come back home to love and connected consciousness in one, like, the universe will continue to be like, give you the signs, symbols, synchronicities, messages, and guides that you need to do what you need to do. But if you're resisting and you keep complaining about things, and I'm not talking to this specifically, I'm just saying a generality, because this is what I was doing before I reprogrammed my brain and literally got rid of every program, pattern, and paradigm that I had been stuck on for fucking years. Um, but once I finally got to that point, it's like, man, now I totally understand what Abraham Hicks was saying. Tapped in, tuned in, turned on. And it's all the time. I'm learning now um, the ability to disconnect from cosmic energy, Christ consciousness, the one, whatever you want to call it, source. I'm learning how to disconnect from that. And I'm just so grateful because sometimes I feel an overload. And then I know, like, I'm listening to my body now. I'm listening to what I feel like when my energy goes down, what I need to do to replenish it, and who I need to block. That's another one. That's hard. Who I need to block from all these energies that might try and interfere with me and working toward my divine purpose, which is being a unifier and spreading my word and my love to all who is ready to receive it. That's another hard thing is love. Like, people think love is like in the romantic sense, like between two souls, whether whoever, boy, girl, boy, trans, non, asexual, doesn't fucking matter. Love is love. Bottom line, love is love. Two souls meet. It's not the meat suit that you're looking at. It's the soul connection. So people really need to get that through their fucking heads. But love is not romantic. Nope. Love is kindness. Love is thoughtfulness. Love is caring. Love is compassionate. Love is acceptance and willingness. And all of these positive vibrations that we talk about, they all like are under love. Love is the highest vibration. And you just think of it as like a fucking chart, like a family tree where it starts at one, like, oh, here's the first group of family that started, and then it branches down from there, right? That's how love is. Love. And then you have all the good field vibrations about love. So that's just my way of thinking. I don't know. Ever since I let my conscious mind get out of the way so my subconscious mind can help me process all this stuff, it's like, it's just been amazing. So our conscious mind is, like where we like branch, like I said, just same concept. We branch our thoughts. We have one thought about something and we got to elaborate further. Whereas our subconscious, it's literally our pineal gland, which is our third eye, pineal gland, our fucking heart, and our gut. That is our subconscious. And when we really tune into our subconscious and we shut off that monkey mind that keeps wanting to elaborate and keep going and going and going and going with one certain fucking thought, and you realize how simple that actually is once you understand that concept, your life fucking changes. It's incredible. I'm so grateful for this journey I've been on. Yes, it's been hard. I've had not bad days, but I'd say, let me rephrase in the way that I'm speaking in a positive vibration. I've had days of misalignment where I feel that my love is not being received, and then I try and kind of like suppress that feeling and just get back to the level of acceptance that not everyone is going to be receptive to the love that I have to offer and the stories that I have to share and the wisdom and knowledge I have to share as well. But you know what? I'm just going to keep shining bright. I'm going to keep sharing my word, keep sharing my gifts and my love. And whenever people are ready, hey, my arms are open. Come join my hand and stand by my side, and we got this together. Because that's what we are. It's not a fucking I anymore. It's not an I. We need to, as Indubia says, obliterate the ego and accentuate the we go. Yeah, in a sense. I don't remember exactly the words for the song, but that is what the bottom line is. Like, get rid of that monkey mind and come into the monkey mind and the individualism, and come into the we, because that's where we belong. That's where all the magic happens. It's amazing. So As I said, I don't know if I'm posting this. I might. And if I do, it's going to be unedited. I'm 100% about speaking from the heart, and I don't filter myself with that. I've never uh, beat around the bush. I've never what was the other phrase? It's right there. Sugarcoat. I was thinking cookie when I was thinking like cookie coat, and I'm like, no, that's not it, Sarah. You're close. What is it? I don't sugarcoat shit, and I don't beat around the bush. It is what it is. If you accept it, you accept it. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. Y'all, I'm going to try and do my best to post things on YouTube and share these videos with everybody. If I don't, then, yeah, I don't know. We're all on our own journey. I understand and respect that. So if you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. If you are here, that just means that you tuned your vibration into the highest frequency of all, and that is right here in the light. In the light. Bright, bright, bright light. All right. Love y'all. Mwah. Keep going. You got this.